It was dated, so they, instead of refixing it up, they just bulldozed it and put something else there. So we'll have to check that out too. What else?
What else?
What else are we going to do? Where else do we need to eat or do? We're here until Monday, so we've got the rest of today. This is Saturday. We've got all day Sunday. We'll figure something out. And,
we don't have a car, so we're somewhat limited.
Yeah, but that's okay. I tried to get a car, but there were none available.
That's okay.
Yeah,
we can get around.
That's fine. That's fine too. Anybody wanting to consider spending time in San Diego, what would you recommend to them? Do it?
Do it. Definitely do it. It's not the season, but Petco Park is a great place to go see a ball game if you like to watch some baseball.
It was better when the Padres were bad because it was easier to get a ticket.
It was easy to get a ticket, that's for sure. And you don't really have to stay right next to the stadium. They have a train system, a metro system that is really easy to get around. It's affordable. It's safe. It's clean. So you don't have to get a car, and you can come from pretty much anywhere in the city to go to the game.
And you can walk from Little Italy to Petco Park. It's a couple miles.
Yeah,
you can walk. It's a couple miles though. But you go through Gaslamp Quarter.
Gaslamp Quarter is a lot of fun.
And that's something to do. We've done that before. We've walked to Petco Park. We've stopped and had a beer first, then went to the ballpark, and then on the way back had a beer and went to the hotel.
That's right. I remember one time coming home from Petco Park, we had taken the train there.
Yes.
And then on the way home, you wanted to stop and have a beer, so we walked to a bar in Gaslamp Quarter.
Yep.
And then proceeded after the beer to go back to the train and never made it, and actually accidentally walked all the way back to the hotel.
maybe we had more.
Maybe we had more than one beer.
No, I do remember that. Yeah. By the time we found the train station, well, there's the train station, but there's the hotel.
Right.
So save the dough and just walk. So, but we're having a good time. Anybody who wants to come to San Diego, check it out. The Southwest has direct flights. They're reasonably priced. Now's the time to come because they're open again, and they're certainly open to serving people. And they're America's finest city. That's what they call themselves. I agree with that. But America's finest city is also home to perhaps America's kindest people.
They are. One other thing I do suggest that anybody coming here for the first time make some time to visit Balboa Park. Balboa Park is their metropolitan, their version of Forest Park. It's not as big as Forest Park, but there's plenty of open spaces. That's where their art museum is. That's where their zoo is, the San Diego Zoo. I'm sure you've all heard of that. Which I compare it to our zoo. They have a few animals that the St. Louis Zoo does not have. But the St. Louis Zoo has many more animals that San Diego doesn't. But the biggest difference is the cost.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap. It's like maybe equivalent to a ticket to an amusement park like Six Flags.
Yeah.
The cost to get in. Is it worth it? It was for me. They have koalas, they have pandas, things that we don't have in St. Louis. I would say go for it once. I don't need to go back. I'll go back to Balboa Park, but I won't pay to get into the zoo.
The time we came here with the kids and the whole family went, I said, okay, if I'm going to pay a king's ransom to get into a zoo, we are seeing every exhibit.
And we did.
And we did.
And if you remember, they had free refills on, you buy a souvenir cup.
Yeah.
We bought one one soda. All six of us drank. We bought one that everybody could agree on, and we just filled it up all day long.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember that, but I don't doubt that was the case. Just me being who I was, and at that time we didn't have a ton, so
we did drop about $150 to get into.
To get into a zoo. That's right, and one soda.
And one soda.
But it was probably $12, so they didn't lose out.
There you go.
Okay, well that's it. Anything else, sweetheart?
Can't think of anything.
Okay. That's it. Hey, thanks for listening. Thank you, Mary, for coming on the podcast. I appreciate that. Beautiful trophy wife. I get to spend vacation with a beautiful gal. So lucky me. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. JamesStrongShow@hotmail.com. That's the email address. Send me your email address, and I will send you a copy of this podcast upon publication, so you can download it and listen to it at your leisure. That's it. Till next time, this is James Strong saying adios.